The University of Massachusetts is a pioneering university in sustainability and in combating climate change, from the application of sustainable buildings to the promotion of renewable energy campus-wide.
I think our UMass campus is particularly unique because so many of the sustainability initiatives were student-led initiatives, which shows that we have students who are really engaged, who care, who want to take action. Well, UMass Dining is certainly a leader in food systems. Everything from waste reduction, composting, food recovery, education of students through our permaculture gardens and so many other events that we do on campus to show students where their food comes from, how it was raised or harvested, and make those deep, transparent connections, which are really important to developing a critical mind and to care about the world around us.
We promote sustainability within our gardens. We really promote earth care, people care, and fair share. Those are our 3 ethics. So we promote sustainability through using ecologically sound practices in the garden, no commercial chemical fertilizers. It's a community space that is accessible to students, faculty, staff, community members, really anyone who wants to come in the garden. And we try and make sure and educate people about where their food is coming from and that they know that it's coming from a place of love.
So we do a lot here in the Physical Plant Sustainability Office. We do everything from run a student sustainability fellowship program, which allows students to come in and do research on sustainability and then propose projects to green the campus. We've done a lot of fuel switching, so we moved away from coal energy. We used to have a coal plant here, and we've built a award-winning central heating plant. We've installed renewable energy all over campus. We have the largest solar energy project on a college campus in New England with 5.5 megawatts of solar on campus. So we're creating a whole alumni base and a whole generation of thought leaders and doers that are creating a more sustainable world after they leave UMass.
We went around campus and throughout the community to ask people how climate change made them feel.
Where does she like?
Climate change makes me feel disappointed and sad about what we're doing to the world, but it also makes me feel really empowered to make change and educate people about what they can do.
I think it's scary for future generations.
What are we gonna do? We can't go anywhere else. Just this past winter alone, my hometown was flooded, literally 4 feet underwater.
A little nervous for the future, I guess.
Simultaneously devastated and hopeful.
Makes me feel a little anxious. It almost seems like we're really in too deep, but it's never going to stop me from working towards something better.
Creative sustainability is the intersection between artists, farmers, and general people who care. It's about intertwining passion for the environment with elements of creativity to foster a strong sense of community among those who already care and inspire those who may not.
Creative sustainability means environmental consciousness, using cereal bags to store your vegetables in your fridge instead of buying Ziploc bags and putting money into the plastic industry.
Finding new and innovative ways to preserve the environment and preserve the materials we have currently.
And creative sustainability, I think, is using these different creative outlets to promote sustainable practices and educate people about the different things that are happening in this world and maybe different ways that they can connect to sustainability. I like to think of sustainability also on a social level by connecting with your community and listening to people's ideas and creating action plans around groups of people rather than just one person yourself.
Sustainability for me is more than just a buzzword, it's a way of life. Sustainability is about meeting the needs of myself and all the humans on this planet while also meeting the needs of the other species that we cohabitate with. So find that intersection of where sustainability matches your personal and career goals and get involved.
In light of the anxieties expressed about climate change, we asked students what they pledge to do in order to make a difference in their daily lives.
Definitely just try to minimize your carbon footprint, being less wasteful. I've never used a plastic bottle in my life.
To be honest, not enough. I recycle mostly. I try not to be wasteful. I generally don't use plastic, but I'm trying to learn more so I can be, better for the world.
It's really easy to use less waste and to be less wasteful. Thinking before you buy, basically, and buying less so that you throw out less.
I try and practice a permaculture principle, which is small and slow solutions. So I try and make these small changes in my life to lessen my carbon footprint and educate people about what's happening in the world and how they can also create small and slow solutions for themselves.
Creative sustainability requires thinking outside the box. We all live our own unique lives and leave different carbon footprints on the planet. But practicing mindfulness daily can help make a difference in our individual habits. Most of the student interviewees' go-to sustainable action was to recycle single-use plastic items. While recycling and composting are definitely steps in the right direction towards saving our planet, it is far more beneficial to reduce our consumption of waste to begin with. The recycling campaign has surely had some success over the past few decades, but what folks don't know is that there is so much recycled items that the flow can no longer be maintained properly, causing factories overseas to resort to incineration of the plastic, polluting the earth even further. Plus, the cost of recycling plastic is now greater than the cost of creating new plastic.
So, investing in reusable water bottles, travel mugs, metal straws, and canvas shopping bags are huge steps in the right direction to reducing the amount of plastic and waste that is piling up in landfills and the ocean. Other ways students can live sustainably include turning off the lights and fans when leaving a room, taking shorter showers, walking or biking, dining in, and eating less meat. With all of that being said, UMass can take more initiatives by educating students on more ways to live a sustainable lifestyle, along with persistent encouragement. If you're worried about climate change, just know that it can be slowed down starting with you. Your actions have a powerful domino effect. Once you start making more environmentally conscious decisions, your peers will follow suit.
What humans are not doing right now is finding boundaries. We live in a world where we're constantly consuming so much and consuming more than what's our share of the Earth's resources. So particularly in the United States, finding some boundaries about how much we consume and sharing the surplus that we have with other people is really important for the future of us.
Having an impact on someone else's life, I think, is really important too. So I would say, try to have the least amount of impact in your own way, but also get involved with organizations that are advocating and fighting for environmental justice, so that there's communities that are disproportionately impacted by the decisions that we make every day, and try to help those communities out.
And I think everyone should work towards something better and not lose all hope, because every little thing matters and counts.
Just start asking questions. The leading sustainability experts on this planet are the people who ask great questions and continue to pursue finding answers. So having an inquisitive, curious, critical thinking mind is really important.